ठीक है, आगो नहीं सब ठीक है, ठीक है। चेक चेक कर तो भाई, चेक करके बताओ।
बहुत की आवाज क्वालिटी अच्छी है मेरी। हाँ, अच्छी करके बताओ। क्लास 10 इकोनॉमिक्स सिलेबस डिस्कशन। I am visible.
हेलो। आज
हेलो।
आवाज कम करना,
हेलो
आवाज कम
गाइस।
करना।
हेलो।
आज हम लोग देखेंगे क्लास 10 सीबीएसई में के सिलेबस के अनुसार क्या क्या हम लोग को पढ़ना है। तो लेट्स हैव अ लुक that what we have to read or what I have to study in class 10th economics section. So first I have everything taken it from NCRT. Uh, I have nothing added anymore or nothing removed from the NCRT because it's become essential to know every aspect of the NCRT to score good marks in the examination. So we will start from the syllabus, or basically we can say that knowing the name why NCRT chooses economic and understanding economic development. Basically, it is trying to focus. विकास गेट बंद करो पूरा एकदम।
Hello.
Am I visible right now? Please tell anyone. Yes, thank you. So let's now discuss what I have to study or what we have to study in the class 10th in basically social science, the section of economics. So first we will know what NCRT has given about its proper its we can say that uh, choosing the name of its book, the economics and understanding economic development. What it signifies that, what does it mean by economics and economics development? Basically, it's trying to focus on what the associated factors are related to economic development. So let's have a broad look at what we are going to see. First of all, the first sector is development. Development and development promises different people and different goals. Basically, it's trying to say that what different peoples are trying to achieve in sorry, yeah, basically we can say that what is development for develop different peoples, what are their goals. And then next topic is our economics and other goals, income and other goals. Primary people's focus on their incomes, and secondary on their goals, what are their goals. Other goals like social, political, um, religious, and other goals. And next we are going to see that national development, how to compare different countries or states on the basis of development, national income, uh, and social development, political development. But basically we are going to focus on development on the basis of economy, on the basis of economy, because it's our primary focus will be how economy is interrelated with our social life, our political life, our decision makings, and so on. Economics and other criteria, income and other criteria, public facilities, public facilities like health, education, uh, mm, income, social opportunities, and access to their doorstep. And next we are going to see sustainability of development. That means how development is sustainable, how much development is sustainable, how sustainability influence development, and other criteria. And at last of the chapter, we are going to see miscellaneous topics like average income, human development report, growth in India, exhausting natural resources, like these are some extra concepts that are even in our books, like what is average income, human development report, which are published by international body, the groundwater in India. Okay. Next we have to see. I think this should be in our next chapter, but that we can what we can do. Let's see that. And the second chapter is sectors of the economy, Indian economy, like prime sector like primary sector, secondary sector, tertiary sector, and like tertiary sector we can say service sector and so on. Sector of economic activities, comparing the three sectors. I have recently told the sectors like this primary, secondary, and tertiary sectors. Basically, there are three sectors, and primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sectors in India. How how much development had been or have been in these sectors like primary, secondary, or tertiary sector. Division of sectors as organized and unorganized sectors in terms of ownership, private and public sectors. Next chapter are money and credit. This chapter we are going to see a very exhaustive manner or very detailed manner, like what is medium exchange, money as a medium exchange, how money is medium exchange, earlier forms of exchange, medium of exchange like barter system, what was earlier when money was not right there, modern forms of money like bit these steps are right now visible like bitcoins, uh, uh, like we have our RBI publishes every year like CBDC. Some concept are right there. CBD, central bank digital currencies, and modern forms of money. These are like checks and the demand draft. They are some other forms of money. Loan at the basis of banks, like how banks give loan, how much gives loan, why gives loans, different credit situations, what is different types of credit situation in our in India, the terms of credit, how government how sorry how financial sector give credits to individuals, formal sector of credit in India, what are formal sectors that credited in India, self-help groups for the poor, how self-help group are helpful for the poor, like marginal sector, economically depressed sectors, and socially depressed sectors. Miscellaneous topic. Here we are also going to see some miscellaneous topics like check payment, variation of credit agreements, loan from corporates, cooperatives. ये कुछ ऐसा बेसिकली टॉपिक है जो एग्जाम में नहीं पूछे जाते हैं लेकिन जानने चाहिए बच्चों को जान इसलिए इनको मैंने एक्स्ट्रा मिसलेनियस टॉपिक्स में इंक्लूड किया है क्योंकि इसको लास्ट में देखेंगे. Anyone who wants to know they can. If anyone don't want to know or listen, they can simply leave it or just let it go. They are not so important for exams, but जो चाहते हैं वो पढ़ सकते हैं. Production across countries. Sorry, in this chapter we are going to see the globalization and and Indian economy. This sector will basically deal with what is globalization, effect of globalization, and different international organizations. Like here we will see an international organization like WTO. This is basically a trade organization in which different country are uh, members and we agree. नहीं क्या होता. नहीं मर्द ऐसे मत करा खराब हो गया हमारा लाइफ. चल ये सब these are some this is a self-explanatory and checking video that how can I go live and explain my or express my topics. So just be casual. Production across. Then we will so see production due to globalization. What was effect on production across countries? Interlinking production across countries, how globalization leads to interlinking various sectors which leads to production. Foreign trade and integration of markets, how globalization leads to foreign trade and integration of markets. Like we can say that जैसे ऐसे समझेंगे कि मान लीजिए इंडियन इकोनॉमी है या फिर इंडियन मार्केट है, वो यूएसए के मार्केट से कैसे इंटरलिंक होता है और यूएसए के मार्केट कैसे इंडियन मार्केट से इंटरलिंक होता है. And then we are going to our master topic, what is globalization and factor that have been 11 due to globalization. What was the factor that have enabled globalization? World Trade Organization are international bodies which regulates trade across countries. The struggle for fair globalization. How in this topic we are going to primarily see that how globalization have make advantage for certain countries but neglecting the other parts of countries. Like we can say that due to globalization some countries have benefited more, and other countries have basically not benefited from it or primarily some neglected from due to from globalization or effect of globalization. And next we our topic is, and our next and last topic is consumer rights. What are consumer rights, why they are needed? Okay, consumer in marketplace, role of consumers. Basically this is role of consumer in marketplace. What are consumer movements, consumer rights, taking the consumer to consumer movement and forward move. Some here we are going to see that, also see some miscellaneous topics like consumer international. Some these are some extra miscellaneous topics like ISI marking and AG marking. These are some systems which are certified by organization or government organization after checking the quality of the product to verify the user that how product are how much products are authentic. Basically these two or these two bodies, like, let me change some of my colors. These two bodies are basically determining the quality of the products in our country. That if people सपोज मान लीजिए कि कोई लड़का है या फिर कोई बच्चा है, कोई मार्केट में जाता है कुछ सामान खरीदने, तो उसकी ऑथेंटिसिटी कैसे चेक करें? तो उसके लिए आईएसआई और एजीआई मार्किंग को इंट्रोड्यूस किया गया है to check the authenticity of the product or quality of the product. That was our syllabus for class 10 economy that we are going to see in subsequent classes from now onwards. Basically means whenever I will get time I will let you notify that when we are going to be online, or we are going to see the next topic. That's it. For now, good night, sweet dreams, and be aware, be safe, be happy. Thank you.